10 peaceful Canadian towns which are so affordable, you'll ask why nobody retires there. Quiet streets, open space, and home prices that feel almost unreal in today's market. Yarmouth sits on the southwestern edge of Nova Scotia, built around a working harbor and surrounded by open water. It's known for its quiet pace, coastal setting, and simple day-to-day living. There's no rush here, just local shops, fishing routes, and a community that moves at its own speed. That slower demand is exactly what keeps prices unusually low compared to most coastal towns in Canada. A clear example is a home on Regent Street listed around $129,000. It offers 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just over 1,000 square feet with a large kitchen, multiple living areas, and backyard space. Recent updates like a new electrical panel and oil tank show partial upgrades while still leaving room for improvement. And from here, we begin moving toward Ontario's shoreline, where the scenery shifts, but the small town calm stays the same. Goderic sits along the eastern shore of Lake Huron and is known for its unique octagonal downtown layout, one of a few of its kind in Canada. The town is built around a central square, with streets spreading outward, giving it a structured but open feel. A property like 171 Huron Road shows how entry-level buying still exists here. Listed at around $379,000 Canadian, this 2-bedroom, 1-bath home has updated interiors, original hardwood floors, a sunroom, and a large private backyard with a deck and pergola setup, making it ready to use without major work. With direct access to sandy beaches, walking trails, and waterfront parks, it offers a quieter lifestyle without losing basic services like healthcare, schools, and local businesses. The setting stays calm year-round, with tourism picking up mostly during summer months. And from here, we head to the west coast, where the landscape shifts again. Powell River sits along British Columbia's Sunshine Coast, facing the Strait of Georgia and surrounded by forest and ocean. It operates as a small regional hub, offering schools, healthcare, and daily services while still maintaining a slower, quieter pace. The area is known for outdoor access, including hiking, kayaking, and waterfront living, all within a compact town setting. Compared to larger coastal cities, pricing remains more contained, which keeps it accessible for buyers looking for a West Coast lifestyle without major city costs. A listing like 3818 Joyce Avenue, number 12, reflects that balance. Priced at $488,800, this 2-bedroom condo offers vaulted ceilings, strong natural light, and multiple balconies with ocean views, giving it both residential and vacation potential. From coastal views, we shift to a place where rivers and open space define the lifestyle. Miramichi stretches along the Miramichi River in northeastern New Brunswick, with communities spread across a wide area rather than one dense center. The river drives daily life here, especially for fishing, boating, and seasonal salmon runs. A listing like 1 NORAD Road shows that clearly. Priced at $239,900, this 3-bedroom property sits on over 30 acres with direct riverfront access, offering space, privacy, and potential for personal use or short-term rental. From here, we move into a more structured small-town setting. Akambe sits in central Alberta between Edmonton and Red Deer, giving it direct highway access while still keeping a small-town structure. Its historic downtown, lined with preserved brick buildings, reflects its early development, while the surrounding area remains strongly agricultural. With a population under 15,000, it supports schools, healthcare, and local services without the congestion of larger cities, making it a steady, functional place to live. A listing like 61088 North Mill Road highlights the lower entry side. Priced around $45,000, the small home sits on a modest lot and is clearly a full renovation project, offering value more in potential than in condition. If you're finding these towns interesting, this is exactly the kind of content we break down every time. Subscribing means you won't miss the next list when we go even deeper into hidden, affordable places. And honestly, the best picks usually show up later in the video. St. John sits on the Bay of Fundy with a working harbor that shapes both its economy and its layout. It's a mix of coastal city energy and everyday livability, with schools, healthcare, transit routes, and a walkable downtown all within reach. Historic buildings and waterfront areas give it a grounded, lived-in character while still keeping a slower rhythm than larger urban centers. 29 Dallas Court shows a more accessible side of the market. Priced at around $199,900, this 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath, semi-detached home includes an open living/dining layout, vaulted ceilings, hardwood floors, and a functional kitchen with patio access to a back deck. The lower level adds bedrooms, storage, and a full bathroom, making it practical for family living at a lower entry point. But hold on, let's jump into a place that leans more into calm surroundings and wide open spaces. Saguenay sits in eastern Quebec and is built along the Saguenay River near the well-known Saguenay Fjord. With a population of over 140,000, it functions as a major regional center, offering hospitals, universities, public transit, and a wide range of services that smaller towns often lack. The city is pretty well spread out, with multiple neighborhoods that feel more residential than dense, giving it a balanced, livable structure rather than a crowded urban environment. Housing here remains relatively accessible for a city of this size, with a mix of detached homes, duplexes, and income properties across different areas. That variety is what makes it stand out for both buyers and investors. A strong example is this duplex on Rue Street, Hilaire, listed at around $219,900. It's fully rented, meaning income starts immediately, and it's located near essential services, keeping rental demand consistent. For buyers, this shifts the focus from just living space to long-term financial return. But instead of coastal or remote settings, our next place feels more balanced and lived in. Sherbrooke sits in southern Quebec, built around the meeting of multiple rivers, which shapes both its layout and its daily life. It functions as a regional hub with universities, hospitals, and public services already in place, but without the density of larger cities. The structure feels organized and residential, with green spaces spread throughout, making it nice and balanced. A listing like 4113E Avenue South shows the range available here. Priced at around CAD $429,900, this 6-bedroom, 2-bath home offers 1,300 square feet on a standard lot, making it suitable for larger households or even rental potential. Now, let me show you a town that feels more structured but still keeps the calm, livable pace people often overlook in Ontario. Guelph sits in southwestern Ontario, built around the Speed River with a layout that mixes historic downtown architecture and newer residential zones. It's a planned city with strong community structure, universities, parks, and full public services, making it one of the more stable and organized mid-sized cities in the province. Despite being closer to the GTA, it maintains a quieter rhythm in most neighborhoods. A good example of entry-level access is this condo at 91 Conroy Crest No. 512, priced at around $249,900. It's a fully renovated 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit with modern finishes like quartz counters, updated flooring, and an open-concept layout, plus a large balcony and utilities included in condo fees. And to close our list, we head to a place that sits right next to one of Canada's busiest borders, yet still keeps a surprisingly calm residential feel. LaSalle is located in southwestern Ontario, directly adjacent to Windsor and the Detroit River. It's considered part of the Windsor metropolitan area, giving it access to cross-border trade, major highways, and full city infrastructure. A listing like 5995 Ellis Street, Unit 104 shows this balance clearly. Priced at around $399,000, this 2-bedroom, 2-bath main floor condo offers a simple layout, included appliances, storage, and easy access to nearby shops and services, making it especially suited for low-maintenance living. Despite being close to a major urban hub, it's known for its quieter residential zones, riverfront parks, and planned neighborhoods that make it feel more relaxed than its location might suggest. And that's our full list. So which of these towns would you actually see yourself retiring in if you had to choose one today?